Boosie just announced that for the time being, he's starting his own podcast and he's done doing VladTV interviews unless VladTV is willing to pay him what he thinks he's worth. Now, Sean Cotton from Say Cheese is close to both VladTV and Boosie, and he reveals that the reason why Boosie is asking for a pay increase or asking for that much from VladTV is because Boosie's seeing what VladTV pays 6ix9ine.
I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with a agreement. He didn't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so. I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I get ready. Just 7 months. Let's go.
The reason why this shocked everybody, well, at least the general public, is because Boosie have sung VladTV's praises for giving him a lot of money for these interviews.
They've been freaking fracked for like a long time. If you are privy to
some information behind the scenes, that you know that Boosie lied about how much Vlad has been paying him for years. Like when Boosie went on the Breakfast Club and told the world like he made $500,000 this year off of VladTV interviews, but Boosie only did like 8 interviews that year, so people thought that Boosie was saying he was making over $40,000 per VladTV interview. No. I knew behind the scenes Boosie was lying because I understood that VladTV was paying Boosie dramatically less than $40-something thousand
How much was it there? How much was it there?
But Boosie wanted the world to think that he was making much more than he really was.
Weirdo.
And that
if that's true,
weirdo.
Well, put Vlad in a lot of issues because now every guest that Vlad was trying to book, every high-profile guest, they was asking for the Boosie number. When in fact Boosie was lying the entire time.
Get millions. If not, I can make.
Ain't that kind of money in it?
I don't want it because I can make $500,000 with Vlad every year, man.
Damn.
Vlad. I don't really need it if it ain't.
Say that and Vlad helped me out a lot more. So we gotta talk about you.
$500,000 with Vlad?
A year.
Why don't the rappers just say, give me 20% of whatever it make? That would be a lot smarter.
Close to it.
God damn, salute to Vlad then.
Almost immediately I found out that was cap. I know the real number, by the way, that Boosie was getting from Vlad, and it was nowhere close to $40,000 whatsoever. But Boosie was telling the world this. Now, Boosie kind of admitted he was capping because when he stopped doing VladTV interviews for a while, and when Vlad paid 6ix9ine $50K, Boosie then came out and said he only wants $40,000 from Vlad. Well, if you only want $40,000, then wasn't you already getting $40,000? You was making $500K a year from Vlad off of 8 interviews, apparently.
Right.
So wasn't you getting paid?
That's what it seemed like
already, but apparently not.
He pitched it to me, and I initially said no because the amount of money was too high. Right, I never paid this much for an interview. And I was doing academic show.
And you're not going to say how much you paid him?
I'll say this.
I think you should not. So I back that. Because I feel like we don't want everybody to know what's possible.
I'll say this.
No, for real.
It was more than Marlon Wayans wanted.
But besides the perpetual revenue percentage
I'll just
split.
leave it just at that.
Okay.
It was more than what Marlon Wayans wanted.
Right.
Right. But in this case, I felt this really was a very serious interview that would really blow up. Whereas a Marlon Wayans interview would just be a cool interview with a known actor/comedian.
And to be fair, 6ix9ine for the last 5 years or whatever has been very much kind of not doing long form interviews, and especially not the kind of interviews that you do where you go into the depths and details of everything. You know,
right. What I was gonna do, I knew was gonna be potentially big, but I wasn't gonna do it just because of the price associated with it.
So to everybody that want to know, unless Vlad is living under a rock and don't know how to run his YouTube channel, $50,000 is about 5 million views, 4 maybe 5 million views. Y'all always ask me to show y'all exactly how to get rich on YouTube, so I made a full-blown course. It's not complete yet, but you can order it right now. There's 5 hours of content in it right now. It'll be like 12 or 15-hour full course once it's done. It'll be done by April 1st, all right? So click the link in the description, get your course, and start learning how to really get rich on YouTube. I'm not just no one-hit wonder type guy. No, I have more than 40 channels that make me hundreds of thousands of dollars all together every single month. Like, I'm checking straight bags off of this, just sitting in my crib, recording, making videos.